Good morning, my friends. Today we're going to demonstrate how simple, dirt simple it is to create a broadcast email in Aweber. First tip I want to give you is to get comfortable with using Notepad. I have my copy here in Notepad ready to go, and I'll show you how I do that. So anyways, have your copy that you're going to paste into your broadcast email ready to go inside of Notepad. So now I'm going to log into my Aweber account. Remember to check up here, make sure you're working in the list that you want to send the broadcast email to. Then click on, and if you have more than one list, you just click on the drop down arrow and choose the list you want. I'm working in this one. Then you want to go over here and click on create a broadcast. And hopefully my computer won't be too slow. It'll come up for us right away. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Now, once that's loaded, what you want to do is just click inside the subject here, and then this will bring up your taskbar. All you need to do is right click on paragraph, drag it into position. I usually add an image as well. Sorry, left click on image, drag it into position. This part you will not need, so just click inside it and then X out of there. So now we have our two components here for the email. This is your text component and this is your image. So all you need to do is click inside what you're working on and go to work. So this is my copy for the text version of my broadcast email. So I'm going to right click inside there, select all, and then Control C to copy. And then I will right click inside here, select all, and then Control C to copy my, or sorry, Control V. Let's try that again. Select all. Let's go back and get my copy. Copy. And then in here it's Control V to paste. My bad. And I select it all again, and this is just a personal preference for me. You can do it any way you choose, but I choose Tahoma as a font, and I use size 15 because it's just easier for most people to read. There you go. So now my copy's inside. And then what I do is also just a personal preference. I just make sure that the text is sort of, not wide across the page. Through copywriting courses and training that I've taken, it's easier on the eye if your text is not wide across the whole page. So I just break it up a little bit and have spaces in between the text. So I'll go through all that and just move it all down a little bit by breaking those lines up. And make sure that you go through your copy in Notepad before you actually paste it in here. Then really all you have to do is just set it up rather than having to go through and edit it. So all your editing is done before you actually get into Aweber to create your broadcast. Now, what you want to do also is just quickly scan your text. Oh, first of all, I'm going to go and grab a headline, or sorry, a subject line. And that I'm going to find in here. What I do a lot of the times is from the leaders on my team. I'm on a lot of leaders lists, email lists, and from there I can copy and paste their email copy, their headlines, and I switch it up so that it's, you know, a little more personal to me. Switch up the headlines a little bit so that it's not identical. 2K days from the lies, keeping lies that are keeping 2K days from you. Alright, that's cool. So now I just quickly scan the copy just to see where I'm going to insert my link with this brand new video. Watch this brand new video. So when you want to insert a link, the first thing I do is go grab the link. Make sure it's the correct one for what you're talking about inside your broadcast email. So I am grabbing this one right here. This is my personal link. Highlight it, then Control C to copy. And then here, watch this brand new video. You want to highlight this. Click on the little chain link up there, and then Control V to paste your link there. So that's it for that one. And then down here, click here to watch the video again. Oh, and I'm actually going to go back and get the video because I put the capture page in there instead of the landing page, the sales page. This is the one I want, not the capture page. You don't want the capture page because these people are already on your list. So you do not need to capture their information again. So make sure you're putting in the right link and not what I've just done there. So here we go. There's the landing page. That's the video. And I'll go back up here and change this to the right link. Highlight it. Click on the link. Control V to paste the correct link in there. Now, to add an image, simply click here. Go to upload a file. I have one chosen already that I'm going to throw in there. Right here, so choose your image, click open, and it will load into your email. Now when it comes to the image, I like to also put the link that I want my prospect on my list to go to in here. So you just Control V to paste that. Same link in. Personal preference, I'd like to make my image a left alignment, and I make it, depending on the size of it, of course, I make it a little bit smaller. So it was quite a large image. So there you go. The image is in. My links are in. Now, last but not least, up here on the right, you'll see in your Aweber a test button. Click test. It'll take you to what your email is going to look like to the people that on your list that open it up. Looks pretty good to me as far as format goes. You can click on your links, make sure that they're going to where you want them to go to. That's correct. Always check your URL up here so it's your link. You make sure it's coded to you. Again, here, I want to make sure that link is going to the right place. Yes, it is. Check the URL and also on the image. Yes, so it's all good. Now that I've tested it, I can go down here and go, actually what I want to just make sure that I've saved it all. So I'm going to go back up here. I've got my headline or my subject line are keeping you. I'm going to change that up a little bit. The lies that are keeping you from 2K days. That's better. The lies that are keeping you from 2K days. Okay. Done. Now you'll scroll all the way to the bottom. Click Save just to make sure all your changes are saved. Sometimes it takes a bit to get that saved. Wait. I wait until it's gone black. See this. And then I click Next. Now here you have the option to have this automatically posted to your Twitter, which I always do, and also into your Facebook, which I'm not going to do today, just to my Twitter. So click Next. Now here I have several lists, so I'm going to include them all except for this one and this one. So this email is now going out to all my lists. Save the message. And the last thing that we're going to do is wait for it to save. It's a little slow right now. Sometimes the saving process, the very last. There we go. Now it's ready to go. You can see that there's the subject line. You can see that it's being sent to all these lists. You can, if you want to, send a test to yourself. If you want to retest it, sometimes I do that. But this one I've tested, so I know it's good. And then the last thing you're going to do is click Send Now. So we click on that. It'll ask you send this message now. You click Yes. And it's sent. So now that's sent to all my list. So there you go. It's very, very simple. It takes a little bit of time, but once you've done it a few times, it can be very, very quickly done. Very, very quickly. Remember just to have your copy done in Notepad. Get used to using Notepad. Get comfortable with it. Have your copy ready. Choose the image that you know is relevant to your email, and yeah, have fun with it. It's really quite simple. Anyways, hope this was beneficial to you. See you on the next video.